after that, you have the Nuggets and Timberwolves, and the Nuggets bench scoring has finally come alive, where the game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City, when it was game 7, they're pretty much playing the Thunder with 4.5 players, where this year they actually have depth. Aaron Gordon had some time off in the middle of the season to recover from his hamstring injury. And Jokic is again having an all-time great season, averaging a triple-double. So I do think that they're just in a better position with the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves, I think they'll get 2 games off the Nuggets, just out of respect for Anthony Edwards. But I do think that this will be a Nuggets win in 6. And they've won 12 straight games coming into the playoffs. Jokic is on another level, and I think he smells an opportunity to win a ring this year, especially with the bench scoring. You have Bruce Brown back, and you have Tim Hardaway Jr. Christian Braun is playing better this year as well.
Yeah, I also think like the Timberwolves of the last few years, I thought were an opportunity for them. They made it to the Western Conference Finals. They had a chance, but this Timberwolves team, I just don't have that same respect for them. I obviously love Anthony Edwards, but I don't trust their bigs coming down the stretch. And the Nuggets have a good defensive team. When Aaron Gordon is on the floor, they're a top 10 defensive team. Without him, there is some question marks, but between Jokic being the best player on that team any given second, and then on top of that, the second best player, they have Jamal Murray, who's had a career year as well. Nuggets are healthy. They're the hottest team in basketball. They should be a team that beats them in 6, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think it should be 5. Out of respect for the Timberwolves, I will give them 6 games. With Minnesota, they just seem in the position where that series where they beat the Nuggets in 7 games, it was with Karl Anthony Towns, and now this is just a different team with Julius Randle, and this is going to be a year we made it to back-to-back conference championships, and then we lost 4-1 both times to the Thunder, and then the team that made the finals in Dallas Mavericks. This is just a team that seems like they need to lose in the first round and then figure out what they want to do, if they want to keep Anthony Edwards going forward or if he wants to leave, or how they're going to rebuild this team around him. Maybe it's time to trade Rudy Gobert before his stock completely drops.
Well, also, the last time the Nuggets faced them in the first round was their title year. So are we repeating history with 2023 with the Timberwolves facing off against the Nuggets? Because let's not forget they faced them in their title run in the first round, and they beat them in 5.
Interesting. So if they beat them in 5, they'd be on par for their title run.
Yeah, and who did they face in, well, this would be crazy, but in the second round, the Suns. So, if fucking Wemby dies and Stephon Castle dies, who knows? It could repeat history. And then in the conference finals, the Lakers, we could repeat history here.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't think that history is going to be repeated, but it could be interesting. I don't know. Devin Booker figures out. Dylan Brooks is the one who figures out how to stop Wemby.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a sight. I mean, all jokes aside, though, Nuggets should take care of Timberwolves. And then that would set up it for the Thunder, Laker, and then Nuggets, Spurs. Nuggets, Spurs. Is that going to be better than Spurs, Nugget, or Spurs, Thunder, or Nuggets, Thunder potentially? Like that could be the best series in the entire playoffs potentially.
No, it's the NBA Finals. I think this goes 7, and whoever comes out of this series, if they're healthy, is going to go on to win the NBA Finals, because the Thunder have had trouble with the Spurs all regular season. The Spurs were able to win, and Wemby just hates Chet. Like every time the Spurs play the Thunder, him and Chet are getting into something. He's rolling his eyes at him and they're getting into it. So I think that's a good rivalry. But I think Jokic and the Spurs are going to be the Spurs welcome to the NBA moment, where they have a really good regular season. Victor Wembanyama averages 3 blocks, but also Jokic is the first player in NBA history to lead the league in rebounds and assists. He's again having the most efficient year of any other player in the NBA right now, and the Nuggets led the league when it comes to offense. I do think that we're going to see the Nuggets go out there and then win in 7. It's probably going to be in San Antonio, which will be tough for San Antonio Spurs fans. But, the Nuggets were able to steal the season series, and the Spurs also rested Wemby on Sunday against the Nuggets when they could have beat the Nuggets in a game where they were leading for most of it, and that was with Jokic playing. And they had an opportunity to push the Nuggets into the 4th seed, and they would have been able to go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I just think that is a massive tactical error, because this is a game I think the Spurs could have won that they played Wemby. I get you want him rested for the playoffs, but he's going to have an entire week's rest, and he's going to be in San Antonio playing on Sunday. So he's already going to be resting for a week. You don't think it's worth to swap the Nuggets and the Lakers for your second round matchup?